particular segment right here is WhatsApp. Before we went on the quick break, I told you we have a guest right here, okay? So guys, just sit down and relax. Let me read this profile. Don't rush. Let me start with this, okay? So we have Omo-efe Kingsley. Omo-efe Kingsley is an alumnus of Colorado Film School, Aurora, Denver, USA. An award-winning filmmaker, director, producer, and casting director. Also studied digital filmmaking, that's new media, Prague Film School, right? Prague Film School, CTech Republic, film directing at the National Film Institute, film production at the New York Film Academy, and Thriller Film Academy, London, UK, and business studies at the Lagos State Polytechnic. He is one of Nollywood's dynamic directors with major and notable television soap opera and sitcoms to his credit. He has been nicknamed King of Soaps for directing 5 soap operas and series airing concurrently. Television credits includes soap and series: Domino, Everyday People, Family Affair, Spider, Just the Two of Us, One Love, and so many I cannot read. Let me move to the next one. Then for reality TV shows, that's Delta Talent Hunt, House 45, Miss Global. Then for documentaries, SPG Corporate Profile, SPG Jewel of One, The Evolution of Comedy in Nigeria, Nollywood, The Evolution and The Journey, a place called Home, pre-production. So his movie credits includes Love Story, Two Good Friends, Dr. Damien, Good Old Friends, Wind of Fate, Still Armed, Jungle Ride, etc. So many here, which I can read out. All right, so let's go to this. Kingsley Omo-efe is the Chief Executive Officer of Golden Heritage Nigeria Limited, a multimedia outfit with interest in the business of production, distribution, and consultancy services for films, television, radio, music, events and shows, and other allied services. Presently consulting for the Nigerian Gospel Music Awards, Yabatech Film Academy, Diamond Pictures, RMD Productions, Burmac Services, amongst others. Kingsley Omo-efe is a filmmaker, having worked with notable Nollywood heavyweights Richard Mofe Damijo, Tade Ogindo, Ego Boyo, Manhood Ali Balogu, Gab Okoye, that's Gaboski, Tajuddin Adekbetu, Opa Williams, Aquila Njama, famous Ota Poenwe, all right, amongst others. Then other relevant professional resume: Project Director, African Diaspora Film Festival, Italy. Former Project Director, Zulu African Film Academy Awards, London, UK. Executive Producer, Nigerian International Gospel Music Awards. Consultant/lecturer, Yabatech Film Academy. Producer, Nigerian Electronic Media Content Exhibition and Awards, that's NEMSIA 2023. Then awards, nominations, recognitions. Nominated Best Indigenous Film State of Art, AMA Awards. Winner Most Promising Nollywood Director, 2011. Nominated Best Director, English Film, Afro Nollywood Award, London, 2012. Service to the Guild, Directors Guild of Nigeria. So many here, but let me just stop here. So please, viewers, lovely, sweet WhatsApp viewers, please welcome Omo-efe Kingsley, right?
Yes.
You're welcome to WhatsApp. Thanks for coming to the show.
We're honored to have
you. That's quite a lot. Right. And I've not even read half of this, your profile. Please, sir, tell us how you started this journey. How are you able to acquire all these by yourself? I mean, you be 2 or 3 way follow to this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's not an easy journey. It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
When we started this industry, there was really no industry when we started, and for me, I started quite young. It was in between going to finishing secondary school and then to go to our institution, and while we're waiting for Jam to jam us or Jam to release us, I found the industry. First I started as a model, doing runway and all that. Then I went to drama school and I found Nollywood, and for me it was like, okay, this is where I want to be.
Wow.
It was quite interesting. It was showing where you're just doing things that you enjoy doing, and people are you're getting some kind of gratification, and that's how I started. Like I always say, my partner now play. You know, I came to play and I got stuck. So I started very early. So that's how it was for me.
Okay, so we know this journey of yours, you didn't just start today.
No.
And of course, you faced a lot of challenges. We don't want to know, oh, you're successful without knowing the challenges you faced and how you were able to overcome them.
Yeah.
So please, can you share with us?
Okay, I started as a worker pass. For worker pass.
Yeah.
A lot of people see it and say, I can't do worker pass. I started as worker pass. And you grow along the way on the ranks, and sometime in 1996, 97, I met R&B with Chairman Federal Manager, and he took me in as his son, as his PA.
Okay.
So I worked with him, so I got a bit of training in production. I started growing, you know, from being his PA, production assistant, to his personal assistant, and from his production manager. And I worked as his director, and now I'm a consultant to him. You know, so it wasn't an easy journey. It's something that we kept pushing, and here we are today. We don't give up. We don't give up. For me, it was something that I wanted to do, and so getting paid was like having fun and being paid for it. You know, so it wasn't a difficult thing for me to do and start off with.
Okay, all right.
All right, so welcome again, Mr. Omo-efe. Let me tell you why this is special for me, because there's a program or a TV show you directed, and I think for me it has to be my favorite of all time.
Right.
All right, I grew up watching this and I enjoyed it so much. In fact, there were times I wished that I could be part of the show, and the show is Everyday People.
Right.
I always sing the theme song.
Right.
It's one of the songs I love the most. Now, throughout the years of you being in the film moving industry, you have been able to create an amount of success over the years. Now, a lot of people credit their path, everything they've done to you, and that's because you made sure that you stayed steadfast to the kind of job or work you had on. Now, I'll ask you this. You are referred to as the king of soap, and so much honor is bestowed on that title as well, and it's deserving of you. I want to also say you've also done quite a long list of soaps and movies. Now, out of all the soaps, which one gives you the best satisfaction? Like I said, I've enjoyed so much. Everyday People had Sam Omo-efe on it.
Right.
You had
King,
oh my God, it was it for me. So you've done too much. You've done a lot. Of course, you did before the evolution of Big Brother.
Right.
There was House 45.
Right.
That's what a lot of people don't know. Some of these Gen Zs do not know that these programs were long before Big Brother came to play and everything. So, which of these soaps that you worked on gave you the most satisfaction, and why?
Well, it's not far-fetched. I'll just say Everyday People without even thinking about it, because there's a lot of attachment to Everyday People for me, and I'll just go back a bit if you don't mind.
Please go.
This was a period in time in the industry where me personally, I was going through a lot of trials. There was no food. We're just struggling to meet up with things, trying to meet up with ends meet and all that, and we just manage. And I was just praying to God, well, just praying to God that how wish I could get a credit on everyday people so I could boost my CV. Because for me, it's all about boosting my CV in the industry and also learning and learning. So I was just having this silent prayer like, if I can just be a PA on this set, mark my word, PA on this set, on everyday posted. It will help, it will boost my confidence, it will put my profile. I can now go and meet and say, I've done this, I've worked on this major project, because it was quite big that time. And I just made that prayer on the side and I let it fly. I forgot about it. Just barely about a year later, I got a call, come direct every people. It was like,
Wow.
How does that
like
play?
a dream?
Yeah. I was asking to be a production assistant and being called to come and direct
the way.
series. And I just went there. I didn't believe it. I had to go. I got there. I was given the script. I asked the lady, Salome Kagare, please, can you give me a day to go back and think about it and all that, so that, to be sure that I didn't tell her why, and I just asked for it. So I took the script, I went home, did a bit of consultation, spoke with a couple of persons, including the director. One director was directing, Patogi was directing then, and all that. I spoke with them and all that. You know, then I went back, and guess what? This is someone who was struggling to look for 10K in a month. You're being paid 10,000 per episode.
Wow.
You've been doing like 13 episodes in 1 month. Guy, 130K.
That's not 30K or more.
All of a sudden, and I must tell you, that was a very, very good thing for me. It was, the feeling I got from working on Everyday People wasn't, it's not, I can't explain it. Even from the producers of the project, they saw the intensity of how I came into the job. And in fact, the first day I got on set, I didn't bother about eating or drinking. I just wanted to just work. I just wanted to prove myself, you know. And guess what? I shot 15 scenes in the first day.
Wow.
It was a one-camera shoot, and everybody started after the day's work. Everybody was looking at who this guy that just came to do 15 scenes a day, and we don't do more than 6 scenes per day in this company and all that. So they took my rushes to go and preview. They were satisfied, and they commissioned, because that's the way they work. They accuse it. That's how they work. They allow you to work. They take your rushes back. They preview them without telling you. Then, if it's good, they say, okay, go ahead. But if it's not good, they just look for an excuse and say, okay, something happened, camera is bad, or this thing. So that was been the history. So, and look at me doing 15 scenes in a situation where they never done more than 6 scenes before and all that. It wasn't because of anything, because it was the excitement.
Yeah.
I need to prove myself. And now you're giving me a bigger platform to show. And you're not working with people on the studio, but unprofessional. You're working with a studio setup, like in Galaxy. You have people who are experienced, who are working with you. So there's a team. So I have people who I can trust. You know, one of the biggest DOPs right now, Mr. Fuse, is won a lot of the word that was my cameraman then, and it was a team. You know, so it was for me to just exploit myself. So it was quite nice. I did it. I will always say every day, anytime, and that was it for me.
All right,
sir. Every other thing for me.
Let me do one more question.
Yes,
you have worked on sets with a lot of industry giants. Your resume says you've worked with Richard Mofe-Damijo.
Right.
These are legends. These are people who others look up to in the profession, and you've been able to handle these personalities on set. Also, you have worked with Ego Boyo, you've worked with Sam Loco, so many people. Now I'm going to ask, okay, Tadeo Gidon as well. Now, which of these giants impacted your life the most? Now, why we're asking this question is, this show is designed for Gen Z, 16 to the ages of 36 and 37. We have people who are coming up the industry. Right. They obviously will learn from you, because if there's anyone who has so much mouth to talk and say this is what I've achieved, even though most times you do not blow your trumpet. I feel like you're the right person to do that. Which of these heavyweights impacted in your life? How did they do it, and how were you able to take both correction, all right, and impactation?
Well, it's difficult to say one exactly. Every one of them came with a different way of impactation in my life. First of all, I would say R&D was very great influence, great impact on my life, because this somebody who didn't know me from airlines, and I was introduced to him, and he didn't say go and come back, just okay, sit down there. You won't work every year, okay, sit down there, and he started teaching me the rudiments, how to navigate the industry, things that you need to do and things you need to do, how to package yourself, how to do and all that. So he has a very, very great impact. For me, I didn't see filmmaking as a business, as something I can influence at the beginning. I just do and when I get an admission and work out and all that. But he said, no, this is where you should be. You learn the ropes, do it, you go to school, you come back, you do your thing and all that. So it was quite influential in my life. Ego took it to on that level. Now you're working with somebody, a strong lady, good character, a strong person and all that. So working with her was on that different ball game, and you have to learn the corporate aspect of doing things. This is somebody who is prim and proper, somebody who wants things to be done the right way.
Craves excellence. Perfection.
Your shirt has to be neat, your trousers have to be well ironed, you're coming to the office, your car shouldn't be stained because you're representing a company, so you should look like the way you want to be represented. So you come, even you're hungry, don't show it. That can be resolved, that can be done, and all that. So you have to keep yourself very, very well organized. She was a very, very well organized person. Of course, Tadio Gidon, I never wanted to direct. Never, ever. I never wanted to direct at all. It was Tadio Gidon who would say, Omo-efe, you will be a good director. I said, I don't want to be a director. Because when we were working on Out of Bound, R&D's Out of Bound, I was the production manager.
Okay.
Tadi was the director.
Okay.
So I did more than just being a production manager. I was also producing, because R&D was actually R&D's film, but he was playing the lead role. So I have to step in. Yes, and shoot. And I was very young, very lanky. I was more like the youngest on the team of the crews, but I was just, there's this fire. I just want to, because if you give me an opportunity, I want to make sure that I deserve the opportunity. You're not giving me the opportunity because you felt that make I sorry for and give her. No. Even if you're even feeling sorry for me, give me make I show say you know you didn't make there was no mistake in making me. So it was like, so he said, you're gonna direct someday. I said no. Then one day I was in Abuja doing a soap opera called Dominion, and I told him and Tadeo Gidon course. So I told you you'd be a good director. If I told you years ago, this is it. I didn't need any other person to tell me if I could direct or direct well, or if Tadeo Gidon is saying you're doing well and all that. So that was it. Of course, Tajuddin Adepetu, who gave me the biggest brief, Everyday People.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the name I see.
Tajuddin Adepetu. So he's the owner of I don't know what is it he bought. He owns Sound City and all that. So we also have the drama department which was churning out all those major series and soap operas. So it had a very great influence on my life, by giving me the opportunity. Somebody that I guess the name is not there when you read it. Peace, I am Osigwe. The Peace and the founder of Mama Awards. Bless her soul.
Bless her soul.
I just know Peace from afar, and she calls me to come direct a soap opera, GRA Women. And after doing that series, I went her separate way. And one day, I got a call. Send me your passport. Okay? From him. And I sent my passport. Next thing he said, you're going to Germany, you're going to Prague Film School in Czech Republic.
Just like that?
Like that. He said, I saw what you did very well. I saw the commitment and all that. So the only way to repay you is to get more training. So I've never traveled out of this country before that. So the first time I set out of this country for anywhere outside Nigeria was courtesy of his iron was still great. You know, it wasn't that you were just going for a trip to go and have fun or just play. He was going for training. So went to Prague Film School. After doing that, we now went to Berlin Film Festival for the festival training, and also Whatzup. So everybody have had different, you know, impartation on my life in all these people. So I'm very grateful for every of these persons. That's why I forever and ever I want to be grateful of them. There are a lot of them, but
it's good to be grateful. It's good to be grateful. Okay, we still have Omo-efe Kingsley with us. Okay, we just watched a clip of the series called Broken, right? Produced or directed? Produced and directed by Omo-efe Kingsley. So tell us a bit about that.
Well, Broken is a family TV series produced for Agatha Matters Production, Ray TV. It just highlights all the challenges that we face as families, as individuals, in a country, in Nigeria, and all that. You know, child death, poverty. These are things that we're used to as people, as individuals. So basically, we're just talking to ourselves. We begin to miss storytelling in Nollywood as an industry. So we're telling stories which they're not part of us, they're not us. So that's the series kind of bring back those times, those things that we relate to, those things that we know as part of us as a so. It's a drama series or something.
Okay, all right. So when I was reading your profile, in your profile you stated that you've produced reality TVs.
Right.
Okay, so I'm very, very interested in that one. Can you tell us how you started, what reality TV series or TV programs did you produce, and the challenges you faced?
Okay, if I remember clearly, I think the first one I did was Miss Global. Miss Global is a mixture of reality shows. It's actually a pageant.
A pageant,
yes,
okay.
But have the reality aspect to it.
Okay.
But before you go for the main show, or put her in a house and do the normal reality thing and all that. So we were also judging them based on their character and what they know before we put them out there. It was a situation where we didn't want to put out a queen who is just beauty without brains. You know, like what we're having today, where people can show that apart from the fact that I'm beautiful, I'm schooled, I can do things that can affect society positively. And one of the persons that came out of that show is Scarlett Gomez. She's one beautiful actress today. Yes, Scarlett Gomez.
Scarlett Gomez, yes, I know her. Yeah.
So she was on that particular one, so it was the total package. So I didn't just come in as a director. I was also the content director. I was also building the different day-to-day activities, what they need to do and all that, and also bringing people who impact, who speak to them in terms of management, entrepreneurship, and skills, different skill sets, and creativity and all that. So it was quite interesting for me, and being that it was even the first time I was also doing a reality show. So, but like I always say, I just go back home, I do a bit of research on anything that I've been given for me to do, so that I'll be well equipped. You know, even if I don't have 100%, maybe like 70-80% is good. So as we go, you build, you learn from your mistakes, and also Miss Global was it for me. And House 45 was of course the people that we have today. You know,
okay.
It was tailored to that same way. And all that. And we have the Delta Talent Quest. We have comedy. There's comedy. There was music and acting. Where you still have them in the house. One season you do comedy, another season you do for music, another season you do for acting. So see the same. So it was quite interesting, really, seeing, watching people in different monitors and all that, trying to exhibit characters and all that. Even sometimes you try to put them in right spot. No matter what you do to them, they'll still show themselves. You know, so it's quite interesting because it's real. You cannot dodge the fact that these people, they are showing their exhibiting their real characters and their real manners. So it's quite interesting for me.
Yes.
I
Okay.
even want to do more. I wish to do more. I wish to do more.
Okay, you should work on it.
Yes.
Yes, you should work on it. All right. Okay. So now, for people like me,
Right.
that is aspiring to be a filmmaker, because me, I said I want to be a filmmaker, but I want to take it slowly. Okay. So tell us what should be first, second, third step before going into it.
Okay, if I'm going to use myself, I would say that filmmaking is more of a practical thing. It's more of something that you do every day to improve. You're on the right path already because you've seen camera, you've seen some of these technical things. I always say to people, don't just go to film school first.
Okay.
Right? I always say, why don't you do a bit of internship? Be in the industry first for a while, maybe 6 months, 1 year. Learn that 1 or 2 persons and all that, and see something. So that when you're going to film school, you're asking the right questions.
Yes.
So you're not going to film school and coming to set and trying to bring what they told you that doesn't work in class to come and see that's how it works here. So it was a major challenge when you have a lot of guys who came from film school then, when we had not gone to film school, trying to tell us how it works, and we know that it doesn't work that way. So I'll advise that do a bit of internship first, then you go to film school, then you come back and grow. But it's a process. When we started, this wasn't the camera we're using different cameras. Started from VHS, Humatic, cam and all that. But today now we're in highly driven technology-driven cameras and all that. So you need to learn all as you go. You keep learning, relearning, unlearning, and retraining and all that. So you can go. So I advise that, please, whatever you're doing right now, even if you're coming as somebody in the first time in this industry, come intern first. Yeah, come intern for. Oh, there are even some academies that are owned by professionals in this industry. So it's not fully based. It's more like 70% on location, then 30% in class. So you can do the short, maybe 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months course with those people. Then get a bit of experience and all that. Then you can explain, because this industry, like I said, it grows every now and then. So if you don't improve your skill, you don't improve your knowledge, you just find that you don't become ancient of
this.
So that's the way. That's my advice for you and for people who are.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One more question before early takes. So now, sexual harassment is a very important topic for me.
Right.
Yes. So we've heard a lot of stories, how producers, directors always harassing upcoming female actresses because they want to feature in a movie or because they want to be an actress. You always want some people want to take advantage of them by asking for something before give them a role to play and all that. Now that you're a successful producer, I know you know what we're talking about. So please, can you shed more light?
For me, my response to that person would be that I think we're using an old way to overflog this issue. It's something that has been spoken here and there and all that. I don't think it's an issue because it's a major issue really because people are beginning to take it that's the way it works in this industry. And parents who would have allowed their children to come in this industry, they hear stuff like that and they feel that's how it works. It doesn't work that way. It does not. It does not work that way at all. Let's get that one clear. The challenge we'll have is because we're in a public space. Any small thing is usually amplified.
Yeah.
I will state here that every industry, every professional we have involved have certain level of man wanting to go out with a lady. And I don't see anything wrong for me as a director want to go out with my work, my artist but it's the way that people go about it. You don't go out and say, okay, if you want to get a job from me, come see me first if I give you a script. Right? For me as a director, if I'm going to get married, we are one for marriage.
It's your workspace.
My workspace. These are people that I relate with all the time. I don't meet bankers all the time. I don't meet doctors all the time. I don't meet other professionals. The only place that I see people all the time is within my workspace. The other place is the church. Understand? So the challenge is the way people go about it, and sometimes you see how people want to bend it to look as if it's only the industry then it happens. No, but far from it. Well, it's something that trained it for a long time before. But if you notice, it's very minimum.
Yes.
Because people have begun to realize that not be so. Even if you like, still with all the directors, all the producers. If you will grow, you will grow. If you will get a job, you will get a job. But I'll advise that, please, by all means, know what you know how to do. If you want to act, study, learn how to act. So that people will say, okay, this person knows how to act. That's why you go to. Sometimes you see on TV. That's why you know why people see this similar time. When you see on TV, see somebody who's acting in a film and the person like, so how does one take get role? So people start beginning to put some kind of one-on-one to yourself, maybe not director.
Something happened, yeah.
So for me, I think it's not something that
the main thing is the talent.
Yes.
Okay.
Know, so get your talent, get it right, go for auditions. If you're not too certain, it's an industry where somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah.
Now, Queen, you know me now.
Yes.
You know me now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have my number, you have my details. You go, Omo, you give me a try.
Okay.
Right? Or you have somebody that wants to say, okay, if you have any issues,
sure.
So you can go now. Because for me, it has been a journey of referral. This person tells this person and all that. So for me, I think that's the way to go about it.
All right. So one more question from Aurelie before we round up.
All right. So I'll be taking up the offer and the option of asking for tutelage because I know I'm a very good actor. Right. I did that in school a lot. And I'll be saying, sir, Mr. Omo-efe, please, I want to be a part of your production. This is me saying it out loud, so when you see me famous on TV, you know how it is. Now, I'll just ask you this question, out of the box question. In production, there are different steps to production. Could you highlight the importance of every step or every crew member or cast? I don't know how it's done, but I know from the storyline, the camera crew, production crew, set, actors and everybody. I want to know the importance of every faculty or every workspace or every person on the production set to making a film or a soap successful.
Right. Everybody from the smallest to the biggest role in a film, either behind the camera is very, very important. Like when I teach in a class, when I teach filmmaking, I always draw inference from the train. I remember driving from Denver, Colorado to New York, and somewhere around Nebraska, we saw a train of about 100 coaches.
Oh wow!
Just going smoothly, carrying a lot of load and all that. Do you know that if just one of those coaches fall off, the train not end? You can't move anymore. That's how filmmaking is. Right? So like your fingers. So if one of your fingers have issues today, it's hardly difficult for you to use the other.
The rest.
So everybody is very, very important. So it's the job of you as a filmmaker to make sure you get the right people to work with you. So from the process of filmmaking, from pre-production, where you are doing your selection, getting your script and doing all the planning process, everybody is very important from that process to the main production. We have the cameraman people, the DOPs, the actors, everybody. Everybody's doing their own job. So it becomes of you to get the right person at the right time. Sometimes you have issues. That's why we always talk about budget. But try as much to get people who can help your vision. So you see the cameraman, of course, you know what the cameraman does already. Now the director of photography. You have the continuity person who will check continuity of stuff. You have the production manager, like the engine room of the production, makeup persons, the costume people. There's one department I like a lot, the welfare department.
Food.
To make sure everything is.
Yeah, the food.
So you're a foodie?
Not really, but I like food.
There has to be food.
Right. Okay.
Right. So everybody has one person or one particular category of person that usually take for granted. The production assistant.
Yeah.
Because people think that when they carry load, they usually go send a woman and all that. Guess what? If that guy the production will be stuck.
Yes, that's
Because
true.
you cannot carry the generator.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot trek from this estate. Like I said, you don't have a shuttle.
Yeah.
He will do that for you. In your
Wow.
behalf. Right? You can do that. Right? You know, the things that they do, serious work that they do.
That makes it easy
makes
for
it
you.
easy for you to-
You won't feel it.
You are sleeping.
Yeah.
Light goes off. Before you know, light don't come on. You are happy. How that happen? You don't know. But somebody is ensuring that you are okay. These are the guys who are doing that. It's very important. So everybody is very, very important. I will not overemphasize the fact that get the right people to work with you.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Get people that you're used to do things so that they can work with you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so very much. I really learned a lot from you today, and I hope when I call on you, you'll be able to, you know. All right. So please, a word of advice to your fans out there. What do you have to say?
Well, keep watching Nollywood.
Nollywood. Okay.
Yes, watching Nollywood, support Nollywood. Castigate us small. Not
Criticizing us small.
Yes.
Small.
Small.
Okay.
Like critique. Yeah, critique us. And when you critique us, we know it's coming from a positive
Yes,
place.
yes, yes.
We can improve.
Not
Improve.
hate speech.
Not hate speech. Not just calling us bad names and saying that films not good. Thank God our films are appreciating every day now.
Yes, yes.
You know, people are well trained, we know how to use the equipment and all. So please watch Nollywood, support Nollywood, go to the cinemas, watch Galaxy TV. Galaxy
Thank you very much.
Galaxy has been
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Well, my journey of TV as a producer started here.
Wow,
You know,
that's
like
good.
I said, my first series, we also really started right here, so I'm home here. So thank you very much, Galaxy. And
All right.
Welcome home.
Thank you so much. All right, quickly share your social media handles.
Okay, on Instagram and official Omo-efe Kingsley.
Okay.
On Facebook and Kingsley, Omo-efe Kingsley. On LinkedIn and Omo-efe Kingsley. On X and Omo-efe Kingsley.
You know the TikTok? TikTok,
Omo-efe
okay.
Kingsley, TikTok, Omo-efe 1234.
All right.
Yes, that's where I am.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.